Sağ ol Yılmaz. Mücahit. Top açmadım arkadaşlar. Like atıp abone olmayı unutmayın. Açabiliriz. Tam karar vermedim daha. Şuradan şeyi değiştireyim ben.
Tam karar vermedim daha.
Sadece aboneler olsun diyelim bakalım. Neden pozitif çıktı diyor. Saadettin Saran pozitif. Bu bir ısınma. Oradaki ayakkabıları alacağım bundan sonra. Bırakmayacağım ayakkabı. Ayakkabıyı biriktireceğiz. 50-60 tane yapıp hepsini alacağız bir anda. Bana pozisyon takibi, hava üstünlüğü, mücadele ruhu, bu üçü lazım genelde. Elimizden geldiğince ayakkabı biriktirmeye çalışacağız bundan sonra. 2-3 tane açmayacağım ya. Birikecek. 40, 50, 100'e kadar yolu var. Biriksin ki birikince böyle çekince geliyor. Tek tek açınca gelmiyor.
I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yeah, still certainly be leaning heavily on him. Short changes him with that pass.
Ya ne yapıyorsun lan?
Scholes shifted it to the flank.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's a throw in. Van Dijk.
Yalnız Seedorf.
He's in a good position. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, he should have done better and he knows
Seedorf.
it.
Gördün mü dayanamıyorum ya. Neyse bekleyeceğiz bakalım. Bir bakalım ne diyorlar. PES Çakır şey dedi. Açmaya değmez dedi. Bu adam hadi yani o illa benim kadroda olması lazım diye beni heyecanlandırmıyor falan filan dedi. Ondan daha iyi kartlar gelir dedi. Bir de ne dedi o bir şey bölgesi için dedi. Orta saha bir şey ne dedi o bir şey dedi. O gelirse dedi daha iyi olur dedi. Ne yaptım oğlum? Penaltılık ne yaptım abi? Topu aldım ben. Bak basma. He. Aynen. He. Öyle bir şeyler dedi. Bak izlemişsin aynen doğru diyor. Ama sonuçta bir Seedorf'tur ya. Seedorf'tur yani anlatabiliyor muyum? Boş adam değil. Olmayan açsın tabii canım. Olanlar için açmasına gerek yok. Benim var mesela. Ben çok memnunum yani kendisinden. Bir şey olmasına rağmen tek göz olmasına ama güçlendirici olarak yine de ben çok memnunum. Aynen. O onun için diyor zaten. O olmayan için biçilmiş kaptan. Bir sürü oyuncusu olduğu için YouTuber'lar genelde öyle hepsini açtığı için bütün oyuncular elinde var yani. Onun için o seçmece yapıyor. Beğenim. Ben açmam canım. Benim de açasım yok da. Ben daha büyük şeyler gelirse açacağım. Dediğim gibi daha önce. Şimdi indirimdeki altını aldım. 2800 altın var. Ben büyük adamlar gelirse ne bileyim geçen söylemiştim. Robben. Ondan sonra Ronaldo.
Cantona, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. He's picked his way through. Shot a goal.
Vallahi ikidir zor kurtarıyorum ya adamdan. İkidir zor kurtarıyorum. Atacak ama sonunda herhalde. Biz çöp gibi oynuyoruz. Her zamanki gibi. Bir sen varsın işte olursa. Ah be oğlum. Ah be.
Oh, that's fabulous. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Yeah. Now that looks a decent ball.
Ah be onun be öteye mi atsaymış?
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And that interception.
Adam yalnız oynuyor ha, kötü değil. Ne yaptığını biliyor. Bak ben ne yapıyorum? Çöp. Getiremiyoruz. Bir de getirirsem ama çok pis çakacağım da. Yanlış yere attı ya. Neyse.
Vieira clears.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Bir öncekileri oynamak istemiyor sadece. Aynen. Ben pas yapmıyorum abi de. Pas yapmıyorum ben. Direkt öne oynuyorum. Ondan oluyor o da. Böyle ya mesela. Ortada gezdirmiyoruz affedersin şey gibi. Ben direkt sonuca gitmeye odaklı oynuyorum. 100 tane pas atarım üçgenle. 2 tanesi 3 tanesi geçse bana yetiyor. Ama elim şu anda soğuk. İlk elin günahı olmaz her zamanki gibi. Ben genelde her zaman ilk maçlarda yeniliyorum.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all.
It's Rooney! Now, he's going to could be danger here. And it's Scholes. Look at the space.
Yanından geçirmesi lazımdı onu be. Abi be, bitirme be.
Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Etkinlik olduğu için adamlar...
That gets things going for the second half.
Ama olmaz ama böyle be. Hadi oğlum, aldıydık be. Bir tane atarız ya gibime geliyor ama içime öyle doğuyor. Bakacağız.
Jordan Henderson. That's gone for a throw in.
Bu arada Jordan Henderson'ı da biraz denemiş oluyoruz.
Manchester United finding their passes. Scholes is in a really good position out wide. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of shoots.
Adam iyi ya, adam yapıyor bu sporu.
2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And yes, it's him again.
Yeah.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more
Cole! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he'll shoot here. It's a loose ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Owen. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And this is Bergkamp. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Distributed tidily. Cantona. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Yeah, wait.
Crossing is crisp and sharp. Cantona. Cole! Ferdinand is there, and he can get that clear. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
It's Bergkamp! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Stood up well to him there. Nicely weighted ball. And he's Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one
Aynen, mantıklı da. Bir elime sansın ya.
Shapes to shoot.
Önemli değil yani.
Great football, shot and save.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Ben 5'li defansa geçeceğim bundan sonra. Diouf güzel. Adam atıyor bana, baksana Diouf'la. Ben Diouf alayımdır.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Diouf güzel, hoşuma gitti benim. Tabi ben fazla oynamadım. Karşıda oynadığında görüyorum. Ben belki bir kere veya iki kere oynadım herhalde Diouf'la. Ama göreceğiz. Şimdi biraz oynasın bakalım. İkinci yarıda, hemen ikinci oyunda da alabiliyoruz Diouf. Bakmak için.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Some resolute defending there.
Attığı topa baksana. Bak ya. Abi basıyorum, abanıyorum ben ya ona. Geçsin diye abanıyorum ya. Hız gibi top atıyor ya. Bak ya.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from
Oğlum.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Owen, good read, needed to be. Mohamed Salah. Oh, such a clever touch. And he's there to make the challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Mohamed Salah. Tries a shot! He's got it!
I'm gonna join. Let me join you. I'll join you.
Adam mahvetti yalnız.
And it is becoming almost too painful to
Çok
watch.
ilginç ya.
Where to next?
Huh?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving.
Bu kadar da kötü olamayız ya. Valla. Rezillik.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Okay, you know what? Join Malvin.
Haaland gets flagged offside.
Mücahit de Türkmüş herhalde bu adam.
Great vision. Neatly clipped into space. That's a simple one for the keeper. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's having a shot! That is delicious! About as smooth as it gets. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Nereye atıyorsun amına kodum topunu? Nereye atıyorsun ya?
Totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And he's intervened well there. Park Ji-sung. Cantona. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Owen. Scholes. Now it's Bergkamp. And that's that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. The side that can Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. And that was very necessary. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. Good ball over the top. And now they can clear their lines. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Goes for a shot! Oh, good-looking ball. And he's had it nicked away. That's a shade optimistic. Well, we have here, Jim, a player who is just so easy on the eye, the mesmerising Dennis Bergkamp.
Well, he's a player who inspired a whole generation with his unique approach to the game, the creativity, the elegance, the artistry. There's never been anything like him.
A genuine one-off. And they can counter here. Saka. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Nice-looking ball. Pass is just off target. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, easy pickings there. Out to the left it goes. Nicely weighted ball. Havertz was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now this could be a chance. It is a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, what a climb! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And he's being shifted off it. Knocks it into space. Martinelli! Jordan Henderson, still goalless. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That is ended up in no man's land. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he's quick to snatch it back. Donnarumma sends that a long way. White spots it and intercepts. Oh, well measured. And it's Vieira. Berg tries a shot! Oh, it's there! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Liverpool penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Martinelli. Arsenal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. A heavy challenge. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Van Dijk attempts a clearance. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Rice. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And that pass just didn't quite work. Eze. Strong running down that left flank. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Mohamed Salah looking to run onto it. In with the challenge. And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How would you review the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Liverpool happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And the second half gets underway. Liverpool carrying a one-goal lead. And they win it back again. Drogba. No, that's been intercepted. Eze. Now it's Martinelli. Rice. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Merino.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Saka. That is lovely. Tries to cut back. Liverpool needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Tries to play it through. Spread neatly. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Bergkamp. And that has been cut short. Eze. Oh, no joy this time. Liverpool are still that goal to the good.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's shifting through the gears here. Chance for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Bergkamp. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Mohamed Salah. White. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. No, it's come to nothing. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Martinelli.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop.
And the finish! That's a sharp pass. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Mohamed Salah. That's a shade optimistic. It'll be a throw-in.
Olabilir. Ama ona fark atman lazım da işte. Demek ki adam gibi biz 5 tane 6 tane atamıyoruz. Bazen atıyoruz da.
Now it's Fletcher. Ødegaard gets across to intercept that.
Sürekli geri dönüyor ya.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Ben bir de şeye denk getirmeye çalışıyorum da. Salaha getirip
It's a searching pass.
bomba atmaya çalışacağım da bir türlü
Can he latch onto this?
şeye getiremiyorum Salah. Getirip de istediğim gibi döndürtüremiyorum
Liverpool
Salah.
perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, you can
Ona
only assume that
getirmeyle
the
uğraşıyorum
manager's got
deminden
those
beri.
substitutions on his mind.
Ya ne yapayım şimdi
It looks
ya?
a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution in progress.
Takes a shot. And that is certainly not what he
İşte
had in
denk
mind.
getirsem bir de getirdikten sonra bir de düzgün pozisyon alması lazım. Bomba atmak istiyorum ben de.
Rice.
Maksat şey olsun ya. Yeşillik.
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
That's a good run
Bak
down the
adam
left.
kaçmıyor ya. Bu Diouf'un uçması lazımdı ya.
Oh, sweet feet.
Ne yapıyorum be?
Challenge, but
Ben
fair enough.
be tuşa doğru basmadım da ondan. Orta aç dedim buradan.
Unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Owen olsa uçardı orada.
Liverpool leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. That pass isn't the best. And the through ball. Mohamed, it's Salah!
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no
Gelsene
chance
oğlum
to
be.
get on the turn.
Gelmiyor be.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Great vision. Van Dijk gets rid without sophistication.
Added time.
Can he get it through?
Aha.
It's a pretty loose pass. He's gone for goal! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Liverpool.
Çok böyle oynamıyorum ben aslında arkadaşlar. Benim boğarım adamı da yapamıyoruz, beceremiyoruz. İyi değiliz ya. Kafasına taşır vurur, kafasını başına sen.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. It could be in here. Real chance! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Great vision. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, super find. Shot a goal! That's another chance! They've scored!
Gol atması lazımdı onun ilkinde de. Yavaş vuruyor, kız gibi vurdu ya.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Şuna bak amına kodum çocuğuna ya. Öyle bir şut bu şeklim var abi. Ayakta dursana ya. Sikeceğim şimdi miyofunu ha. Bak bak bak. Bakmam lazım. Çöp ya. Öyle değildi bu. Oğlum bile Taner'den daha hızlı vurdu adamdan ya. Bakacağız. Biraz dursun da. Lan.
York. Looking for the run. York showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Good take, and is he in? That is a brilliant interception.
Niye ama ya? Niye tutman ya?
He is always looking to break lines. Now, can they get him away? That is ended up in no man's land. And that's and the shot! And for sure,
Bakayım
that was
şimdi.
not one of his best.
Zaten hocayı değiştirmeyi unutmuşum.
Just a shame that the finish let him down.
...88-89. Güçlü yaklaş deneyin diyor. Bana bir de öğüt veriyor kendi ha. Sen yapamıyorsun diyor yani bana. Yo yazdı ya yukarıda görmedim. Bana de şey veriyor. Sen yapamıyorsun diyor. Güçlü ayağımla vursan şutu daha iyi vurarım ben demek istedim.
pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now who's going to be first to this? Looking to play him
Ben
in.
sadece hocalar şey veriyor sanırım.
It's
Adam
Mohamed
bana...
Salah. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Hadi bakalım.
He's one-on-one. Shot, surely.
Ama dudak uçukladan vurdum da ondan. İbne.
Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Liverpool are doing very nicely, thank you.
Amanım
Well,
geçsene
with
be.
this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh.
Big chance. And
Bir salat değil yani gördüğünüz gibi.
again in a trice, and they are soaring. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully... Oh, they could be caught out here. De Bruyne. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Aha almadı.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Out towards the flank. Liverpool have scored 2 quick goals here. Pass somewhat off target. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, that's superb. York gets flagged offside. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so
Bir, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ha, 5 tane. Bir de elimde vardı. 6 tane açarız biraz sonra. Biraz sonra dedim. Artık ne zaman şey olursa. Burada da var. Altın var. Hangi takım? Ha, İspanya. Tamam. Aslında bende şey daha fazla bilmem. Barcelona oyuncusu daha fazla. Oynadayım seni ben boşver. Defansta şey yok. Ön libero. Orkestra şefi. Söyle. Ha, istemiyor. Onu istemiyor. İkisi de ön libero. Hangisi daha iyi? Hı-hı. Neyse bu dursun şimdilik. Şunu Allah.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, with this guy, Peter, Antonio Rudiger, you've got to think they'll be playing a high line. His athleticism and pace in recovery are both going to be critical. But I just feel he understands the art of defending better than most. No surprise, given his footballing education, of course.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And no, that was never going to make it. Some really good ball movement. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Griezmann. He's got away. Stood up well to him there. And that should get the job done. Griezmann couldn't quite force his way through this time, but... And Cruyff! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? No, it's not getting there. And they've got rid. Oh, that was vital. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That's a lovely, neat pass. No, it's come to nothing. First quarter of an hour gone. And that has been cut short. Belletti. Looking for the run. And this is Lewandowski. Puyol did just about enough to come out on top. Lewandowski! Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Looking to play him in. It's played through for him. Lovely. Now shoots! It's in! The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
And reclaimed it in a trice.
Cruyff really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Cruyff, and he shoots! It's in! again in a trice, and they are soaring. Griezmann at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And that's it.
Seviyorum böyle anlayışlı insanlar arkadaşlar.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom.
Kaç tane var bakalım? 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 maç mı yapacakmışız? Anasını satayım. ...16 maç. Saat 3. Bir saat daha oynasam 4'e kadar kapatırım bundan sonra. Akşam yayınına kadar.
Sen de oyuncu oldun ha.
Şeyi gördünüz mü? Yeni gelecek Messi. Arkasında şey var. Ateş falan var. Ukrayna'da. ...6300. Altın 6300 olmuş gramı. Ah.
Türkiye'de sevdiklerinizin güvendiği yerlere hızlıca para göndermek için Remitly'yi kullanın. Remitly uygulamasını hemen indirin.
Bilmiyorum bir iki seneye. 2 sene sonra falan mesela şöyle bir şey olabilir. Çerki'yi almıyorsan istifa et başkan falan. Yani doğru. Haaland'ı getirmiyorsan seni istemiyor.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé. When it comes to building from the back, I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes where you see him...
He's had a shot! Great vision. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Look at the space here. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Mbappe. And here's Rashford. They've got to be quick to recover this. And he's there to retrieve it. Played back in. Griezmann. Edmilson.
Aleykümselam Eyüp.
Has a look and plays it forward.
Ya ne yapıyorsun oğlum sen ya? Vallahi billahi var.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of
Eto! There's a goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up goal for the hosts.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this. Goes for goal! He's got away with one there.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Eder Militao. Neymar. Courtois claims comfortably. Madrid were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at...
He's having a shot!
Yaptım. Oğlum hata yaptım ya. Şut vuracağıma pas verdim ya. Ah be.
Kulübü biraz daha hemen satayım modunda Beşiktaş.
Sergio Ramos. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Iniesta, challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get it through? And there's green grass ahead of him.
Ya ben bu hatayı niye yapamam arkadaş ya? %100 gol kendi salaklığımdan kaçırıyorum ya bu. Ah be ya.
Bellingham. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Shoots to shoot. And one more try.
Gördünüz mü? Atamazsan atıyorlar işte böyle. Ya düz sür işte düz sür. Niye çeken sağa değil mi? Evet hanım ikinci golünü yedik.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner and he picked them off instead.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of...
Bir de şimdi şey oldu ya, takım o kadar gözden düştü ki ben böyle çok gözden düşen ve mental anlamda futbolcuların gelmesi de çok iyi. Beşiktaş
Neymar.
Beşiktaş zaten öyle sorunları var diyorsun. Beşiktaş yani şimdi
And that
Tim
pass
Abraham'dan o
just didn't
performans
quite
alamayıp
work.
Yani Wolverhampton'daki ara
Well, I'm
kadar
not
eden
quite
o
sure he
performansı
needed to hold
düştü.
up
Artık
play quite as
kesilişler
much as he did
Wolverhampton.
then.
Ara kadar da
A
Ya
couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
bu bir de savunma arkası koşu yapamıyor.
Eto unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Kenar forvet.
Lan döndün kurtul işte be.
Rashford.
Sıyırt be.
Now it's Griezmann. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Well, that has not gone well. Looking to play him in. That looks a good ball through.
Aynısını gene yaptım bak. Şut vuracağıma.
Getting to the ball, but couldn't quite.
Bende bir salaklık var bugünlerde. Ne var anlamadım ben.
Rafinha. Nice control. Oh, that's well done. Really robust. That has ended up in no man's land. And he cuts out the supply.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Edmilson. And that's really well manoeuvred. Neymar. He is through here. Crosses it in. Balde. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Tries to pass it through. Iniesta. And it's Rashford. Now it's Mbappe. Over to the left. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Bellingham with the delivery. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break, all square. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Ya şeyi bırakayım artık ya bu şakayı makayı. Abi de 3 tane kabak gibi gol kaçırdım bak. Orada şeyle atacağım topu, Griezmann'la atacağım kafayı. Bir de açıyorum ne güzel ortaya. Aldı attı dev gibi. Açtık atamadık. Salak salak işler ya. Al onu. Süper. Al onu. Gelmedin ama oğlum be. Üstüme gelsene koçum be. Hadi oğlum. Hadi be koçum be. Geçiver önüne de bu sefer atayım be.
Madrid finding their passes. Nicely weighted ball. And it's Iniesta. Oh, good ball. It's
Manyak attı ha gençler. Gençler ne yapıyorsunuz gençler? Ayıp oldu ama ha. Ne yapıyorsun be?
Madrid go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's been slipped through.
Bak bunu ben yapmıyorum. Bunu gol mu yapıyor? Adam kendi mi yapıyor? Ben bıktım usandım bu hareketten ya. Dün de 3 kere bu yüzden gol kaçırdım ya. Aç onu. Açtım onu. Attım onu. Ya bu maçın en az 5-2 olması lazımdı ya. 5-2 gitti yani. 3 gol adama bedavadan. Ama halledeceğiz. Merak etmesin. Aha, ne oluyor lan? Aha, ne oluyor oğlum? Aha. Hadi oğlum. Ah be oğlum be. Acık hızlanıverseydin. Ah. Hadi be.
Iniesta. Well, what about it? Madrid are taking this the full distance. Terrific stuff. Plays a sharp little ball here. Eto, chance!
Ya Eto kaçar mı koçum o? Koçum o kaçar mı aslanım benim? Ah Eto'ma. Eymen? Eymen o?
Yeah.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Zubimendi. Madrid still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Can he finish? Yes, it's in! And the comeback is complete. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Big chance, must and Owen! Oh, taken with style. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are all... On the finish! In he goes again!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Eder Militao does well to stand firm and defend it. Oh, super find. And that is expertly dealt with. Seedorf tries to pass it through. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Owen! Kubo. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Looking for the run. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Kubo. Thiago. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. That is ended up in no man's land. Seedorf. First quarter of an hour gone. And there's green grass ahead of him. Still goalless at the moment. Puyol. Now that looks a decent ball. Delivers with whip. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Kubo. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Griezmann. Now it's Owen. And that pass just didn't quite work. Thiago. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Thiago really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Thiago. That's a super give and go. Oh, super ball. Real chance! And he's done it! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Smoothly does it. Yamal. Yamal! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
It's a promising position. Oh, played right into his path. That's the keeper's ball. Thiago. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Amına koydum oğlunun içinden Ronaldinho çıktı birden. Fark ediyor musunuz bilmiyorum da.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in it.
Great chance! It's in! And they've got their lead back. That was a given. It always was.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Madrid go into the lead. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And it's Thiago. Nicely weighted ball. Shot, surely! Chouameni. And it's Griezmann. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Nice interception, well timed.
Vinicius Junior really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Oh, that's well spotted. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Yeni gelen 3 oyuncu da almış bak. Seedorf, Alcantara, Kubo, Alcantara, Thiago Alcantara. Nasıl bir oyuncu hatırlıyorum ama tam oyununu unuttum ya.
Here we go again then.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Jimenez. Griezmann wins the duel this time. Raul. Raul! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Raul clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
He's having a go. Oh, that was no routine save.
Araujo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Edmilson! That is decidedly lacking. Koundé. Seedorf. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's a very chance for a shot! Goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Thiago really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Kubo aims beyond the defence, and he welcomes it in, and he's surging through. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Madrid really could have done without this to increase the lead. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
GONAMi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Just eases him off the ball. De Jong is fouled. No second thought, a straight red card. Madrid are now forced to play the bulk of the game a man short. And we have our very first corner. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Well, that has not gone well. Can he get on the end of this? No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass.
Sesi kıstım derken
But the pass was that pace.
Peki bir şey söyleyeceğim ya.
Yılmaz.
Out towards the flank. And that's been won straight back. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Played out towards the right wing. He's picked his way through. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Corner number 2 then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a
Tries a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Griezmann is offering a wry smile there.
Now it's Bale. He's away! Yamal. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Madrid could not have chosen a worse moment. This for the lead. Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer. Great defending, strong and determined. Edmilson. Plays a sharp little ball here. Madrid trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you...
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Owen really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now they can spring out of defence. Vinicius Junior is always scanning the pitch for targets. He's in plenty of space here. It's a goal kick. Rudiger. He's going to be disappointed with that. Griezmann. Short changes him with that pass.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bellingham. Now it's Eto'o. Looking to play him in. Thuram. Now it's Owen. De Jong. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, super find. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. De Jong. And Jamal. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Eto'o. Bellingham. Oh. And the shot! It's in! Half-time imminent! What a time to score!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
A 1-0 lead established.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Great chance! Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Decent chance!
Vay amına koyayım. Sırf Maradona geldi ya. 2 eldir. Adamlar sanki top oynamıyor. O şey yapmaya gelmişler. Bale dansı yapmaya gelmişler amına koyayım.
Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other. So your views on the first half?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing but a man down as well. And while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be extremely difficult.
And we're underway again.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Neymar. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Bellingham. And it's Griezmann. No, that's been intercepted. It's a really well-measured ball. Out to the right. Now, can they get him away? Bellingham is flagged offside. And reclaimed it in a trice. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's fabulous. Jamal. Bellingham looking understandably energised after his goal. And no, that was never going to make it. Vinicius Junior is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Owen. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And this is Eto'o.
Eto'o really was well marshalled there because he's
had a shot! It's in! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish...
Evet, akşam yayında görüşürüz. Şimdilik yeter olsun. Etkinliklerde şeye girmedik henüz bugün. Şu ikisini bitireceğiz. Görüşmek üzere 1-2-3 saat sonra.